Hey Soul Fam, how's it going? My name's Emily, and today I have for you a nice, slow and chilled out yoga flow. Really nice and simple, nothing too strenuous at all. Maybe you're still looking to get your practice in today, but you're not quite feeling it. And this little video is perfect to still get your yoga asana practice in today. Or maybe you've had a stressful day and you're just kind of looking for a way to release the stress. And again, hopefully this video will give you everything that you need today. So when you're ready, come join me on your mat. We'll begin seated. To begin, we'll just sit really nice and tall through the spine. We can rest the palms on the knees and we'll just close the eyes and we'll take a moment to connect with our natural breath. So just take a moment here to tune into the natural rhythm of your breath, of your inhales and exhales. And you may find that as we tune our awareness to our breath, the breath naturally starts to deepen. Not trying to force the breath or make it move in a certain way. Just simply taking a moment to connect with the natural rhythm, slowing down our busy, chatty minds and bringing some stillness to the body. And then when you're ready, you can just simply blink the eyes back open. And we'll start really nice and simple with a twist. So as we inhale, we can twist to the right. The left hand comes to rest on your right knee, and the fingertips of the right hand can just gently come behind you. And we don't have to look behind the shoulder here. We can simply gaze to the side of the room, or maybe even closing the eyes here to tune in and dive into your twist into your body. Leaving the stress of the day behind, or whether we've just started our day and we feel like taking it nice and slow today. Whatever reason we're here on our mats today, nice, slow, deep breaths. One more breath. Exhaling gently, come back to your center. Inhale, continue your twist to the other side. And just enjoying your twist. One more breath. Exhale gently, coming back to your center. We can bring the right hand out to the side and we'll inhale, sweep the left arm up and over for a nice side stretch down the left side. We can look up underneath the arm. And we're nice and active in this top arm. So if someone's pulling your left hand over to the right, we've not got a floppy noodle. We are nice and active, reaching through those fingers. And tuning into your slow, deep belly breaths. Again, we're not rushing. If we've had a busy, stressful day, maybe we're still in our running a million miles an hour mode. And sometimes slowing it down can be quite stressful and hard in itself. So if you're finding it difficult moving slowly, that's okay. Nice deep breaths and be patient with yourself. Exhale, bring the left hand down. Inhale, reach the right hand up and over. Slow, deep belly breaths. Again, active in that top arm, reaching through the fingertips. One more breath. Exhale. And we'll flow with our breath here from side to side. So plant the right palm back into the mat. Inhale, sweep the left arm up and over. As you exhale, sweep the left hand back down, round to the left. Inhale, sweep the right arm up and over. And we'll flow just like that with the breath. Exhale, right hand sweeps down in front. Plant the palm. Inhale, reach the left arm up. Exhale, sweep back over to the left. Inhale, reach the right arm over. Open up the chest. Exhale, sweep to the right. Inhale, open. Last one. Exhale, sweeping to the left. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, we can gently come back to our center. Beautiful. We can then find our way into our tabletop position. And we'll do some yummy rounds of cat-cows. So we have the hands shoulder width apart here and the knees are hip width apart. And on our inhale from the sacrum, we'll draw the belly down to the mat and lift the chest and chin up. As we exhale, pull the belly in, round the spine and bring your chin to the chest. Inhale, belly draws down, lift the chest and chin up. I know I'm wearing a jump here, so you can't quite see my full range of movements, but it's very cold in my house today. Exhale, rounding the spine, chin to the chest. Inhale, belly draws down, waving up the spine, lifting the chest and chin. Going as slow as you can go. Exhale, rounding vertebrae by vertebrae, chin to the chest. Inhale from the sacrum, belly draws down, waving up vertebrae by vertebrae. Exhaling, rounding. Going even slower. Inhale, lift. One more round. Either slowest round yet. Exhaling, tucking that tailbone down, pull the belly in, chin to the chest. Inhale, belly draws down, lifting the chest and chin up. Exhale, come back to your neutral tabletop. We can then either bring the knees together or out wide to the edges of the mat, and we can sink the hips back into a child's pose. However you like to take your child's pose here. Whether the arms are extended, we can make a pillow with the hands to rest the forehead on, or maybe even taking the arms down by the sides of your body. Again, just finding what feels good for you. Slow, deep breath each time your mind wanders and gets chatty. Come back to your breath. Breathe into the belly. One more breath. On your next inhale, really slowly taking your time, finding your way up to your tabletop position. We can walk the hands forwards one pace and tuck the toes under. We can then lift the hips up to our first downward facing dog. And we can paddle the feet here to stretch out the legs. Any nice movements here for you that feel good. To open up and release any stiffness we may have in our body. And then on your next inhale, shift your weight into a plank. Exhale really slowly with control. Either bring the knees, chest and chin to the mat, or we can chaturanga. Exhale, lowering yourself down as slow as you can. Inhale, lift the chest and chin up to your upward facing dog. Take a breath. Exhale, tuck the toes under, take the hips back and up, back to our downward facing dog. Just taking a moment to paddle the feet. And then on your next exhale, gently bring the knees back down to the mat. Keep the toes tucked under here and bring the knees and the feet together. We can then walk the hands back until we come to sit up on the heels. And we come into a nice toe stretch. And just some nice deep breaths here. This can become quite intense, especially if we're tight and we're on our feet a lot. So just use your exhales to find a little bit more space to stay here a bit longer if it becomes intense. Couple more breaths. You got this. One more breath. Exhale really slowly. Walk the hands back down to the mat. Untuck those toes. And give them a good wriggle out. Gently release that hard, deep stretch in those toes. Beautiful. And then we can gently bring the legs to one side, hips down to one side. And we can bring the legs in front. And we'll come into a seated forward fold. So we can sit nice and tall through the spine. Exhale, simply folding forwards, reaching for the edges of the feet, ankle or the shins here. Or we can use the peace fingers to hold on to the big toes, but I'm wearing socks as again, it's very cold in my house today. The joys of living in the UK during the winter. I swear it's colder in my house than it is outside. Anyway, enjoying our forward fold here. Tucking the chin in slightly so the back of the neck is long. And gently drawing the shoulders together on the back. Deep belly breaths. Just a few more breaths here. You can use your exhales to fold a little deeper into this asana if you can. One more breath. Exhaling, just simply releasing nice and gently. We can then bend both the knees, draw the soles of the feet together, and we come into a bound angle. We can hold onto the toes with the hands and inhale, sit nice and tall through the spine. Exhale, tuck the chin in and roll down your spine vertebrae by vertebrae, folding forwards, drawing the crown of the head down to the mat. And feeling that nice stretch in the inner thighs and all the way down the spine, maybe even in the neck here as well. Gently relax the shoulders down away from the ears. And again, you can use your exhales and holding on to the toes to gently pull yourself deeper into this asana if it feels nice. One more breath. On your next inhale, slowly rolling back up the spine, vertebrae by vertebrae, and come back to sit nice and tall. We can then just bring the legs back to cross-legged. Beautiful practice today. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope that little slow flow has helped calm you down a little bit and just made us feel a bit more peaceful inside. If you enjoyed the video, please like, maybe save for later. You can always leave me a comment in the comments below. I always love to hear what you guys have to say. And please subscribe to my channel for more free yoga content. Thanks again. I hope to see you next time. Namaste.